Getting started with the Internet. What is the Internet? The Internet is a global network of billions of computers and other electronic devices. With the Internet, it's possible to access almost any information, communicate with anyone else in the world, and do much more. What is the web? The World Wide Web is a collection of different websites you can access through the Internet. What can you do online? Finding information online. Search engines make this information easier to find. All you have to do is type one or more keywords, and the search engine will look for relevant websites. The most popular search engines include Google, Yahoo, and Bing. Communicate almost instantly with anyone in the world. Short for electronic mail, email is a way to send and receive messages across the Internet. Almost everyone who uses the Internet has their own email account, usually called an email address. Social networking. Social networking websites are another way to connect and share with your family and friends online. Rather than sharing with just a few people over email, social networks make it easy to connect and share with many people at the same time. Popular social networking sites such as Facebook, Twitter, Yahoo, Google+, Flickr, Orkut. Chat and instant messaging. Chat and instant messaging, are short messages sent and read in real time, allowing you to converse more quickly and easily than email. These are generally used when both, or all, people are online, so your message can be read immediately. Examples of instant messaging applications include Yahoo Messenger and Google Hangouts. Online media. Watch videos on YouTube. Listen to internet radio on Pandora. Other services, like Netflix and Hulu, allow you to watch movies and TV shows. Everyday's tasks. Internet allows us to use many services like internet banking, matrimonial services, online shopping, online ticket booking, online bill payment, data sharing. Internet provides concept of electronic commerce that allows the business deals to be conducted on electronic systems using a web browser. A web browser is a type of software that allows you to find and view websites on the Internet. There are many different web browsers, but some of the most common ones include Google Chrome, Internet Explorer, Safari, and Mozilla Firefox. URLs and the address bar. Each website has a unique address, called a URL, short for Uniform Resource Locator. It's like a street address that tells your browser where to go on the Internet. When you type a URL into the browser's address bar and press enter on your keyboard, the browser will load the page associated with that URL. Links. Whenever you see a word or phrase on a website that's blue or underlined in blue, it's probably a hyperlink, or link for short. Links are used to navigate the web. When you click a link, it will usually take you to a different web page. Navigation buttons. The back and forward buttons allow you to move through websites you've recently viewed. You can also click and hold either button to see your recent history. The refresh button will reload the current page. If a website stops working, try using the refresh button. Tabbed browsing. Many browsers allow you to open links in a new tab. You can open as many links as you want, and they'll stay in the same browser window instead of cluttering your screen with multiple windows. Bookmarks and history. Bookmarks, also known as favorites, are a great way to save and organize specific websites so you can revisit them again and again. Simply locate and select the star icon to bookmark the current website. Your browser will also keep a history of every site you visit. Open your browser settings, usually by clicking the icon in the upper right corner, and select History. Downloading files. Links don't always go to another website. In some cases, they point to a file that can be downloaded, or saved, to your computer. You can right-click the link and select Save Link as. Different browsers may use slightly different wording, like Save Target as, Saving Images. To do this, right-click the image and select Save Image as, or Save Picture as. Uploading files. If a site allows uploads, it will have an upload utility to help perform the file transfer. Many sites have an upload button that opens a dialog box. For example, Facebook has a camera icon that begins the upload process. Uploading files. A dialog box will appear, prompting you to select a file. Browse to the location where your file is stored, select it, then click the Open button. Afterward, a progress bar tracking the upload process will appear on the page. Some sites support a drag-and-drop interface. Plugins. Plugins are small applications that allow you to view certain types of content within your web browser. For example, Adobe Flash and Microsoft Silverlight are often used to play videos, while Adobe Reader is used to view PDF files. If you don't have the correct plugin for a website, your browser will usually provide a link to download it. Installing and updating browser plugins. Go to a search engine like Google, then search for update or install your plugin name here. In this example, we'll search for Update Adobe Flash Player. In most cases, you'll find the correct page at the very top of the search results. Locate and select the Download or Install button. Locate and double-click the installation file. It will usually be in your Downloads folder. Note that you'll need to close your web browser before you can install a plugin. Follow the instructions that appear. The plugin will be updated to the most recent version. Understanding URLs. Every URL begins with the scheme. This tells your browser what type of address it is so the browser connects to it correctly. Typical web browsing you will mostly see HTTP and HTTPS. Domain name. The domain name is the most prominent part of a web address. Typically, different pages on the same site will continue to use the same domain name. File path. The file path, often just called the path, tells your browser to load a specific page. Parameters. Some URLs include a string of characters after the path, beginning with a question mark, called the parameter string. Anchor. The anchor tells your browser to scroll to or load a specific part of the page. Usually the anchor begins with a hashtag and is used to direct your browser to a specific part of a very long page, much like a bookmark. A whole URL. How to choose an email service. You need an email address to do just about anything on the web, from sending messages to banking online to creating a Facebook account. Get an address through a free webmail provider rather than your internet service provider, ISP. Most well-known webmail providers include Gmail, Outlook.com, formerly known as Hotmail, and Yahoo Mail. Advantages of free webmail. You'll always have the same email address, even if you need to change your ISP. All of these services offer a large amount of free storage space, 15 gigabytes or more. Fewer limitations on file size for attachments. They use a clean, simple interface, which makes it easy to send new messages and find old ones. Other benefits, like an online calendar, photo storage, and online maps. Disadvantages of free webmail. To help offset the cost of their free service, all of the providers mentioned above will display advertising in your email inbox. Want to learn more? Let's explore what the cloud is.